Whether you have been wounded or whether you have experienced a trial, we all have gone through that in some shape, form, or fashion. On today, we're going to be talking about your wound is your weapon and turning trials into triumph. Welcome to Arise and Build here with your girl, Yakinea Marie. Pastor Pauline Roscoe. We have Pastor P in the building who is on a mission to empower sisters and brothers in turning their pain into purpose. Welcome to the studio, Pastor P. What you want me to call you? Pastor P or Pastor
Yeah,
Pauline?
Pastor P.
Pastor P.
Yeah.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Dr. Marie. It's good to be here.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, yes.
I'm a doctor.
Yes. In my
So,
book.
yeah, in Pastor P's book. So, why? I'm going to ask you this question.
Mhm.
Well, before I ask you this question, introduce yourself to the people.
Oh, okay. I'm Pastor Pauline Roscoe. I co-pastor Living Church Ministries International with my hubby, Bishop Roscoe. And we travel all over the world, casting out demons, getting people saved. That's what we do. But locally, we're in the community. We're working with those who have mental illness, homeless, and our church distribute food. That's kind of what we do. But my passion is to women, particularly, because they are the ones that are suffering in silence and sometimes don't have a voice. So I also am a published author, and I am the director of Women of Glory.
Love it. So I know that your book is Pain to Purpose. Did I call the title right?
Yeah, 8 Steps to Healing.
8 Steps to Healing. It is good too. 8
Thank
Steps
you.
to Healing. And they can get it on Amazon.
Right.
Yes.
On Amazon.
So what led you into focusing on helping individuals turn their pain into purpose?
From my own experiences
Okay.
and how God healed me and
Okay.
turned that pain into purpose.
All right. Do you
And
care to
so,
share?
Well, I have 3.
Okay.
Okay, childhood,
Mm.
young adult, and adult. So we don't have time for the whole thing, but I will give you some synopsis of it. Okay, as a child at 5 years old, I was given away to supposed to be a step grandmother, but she had severe mental illness, and it wasn't diagnosed. This was back in the 50s and the 60s.
Okay.
And I was abused for 12 long years. My parents never came back to get me.
Wow.
And I had 3 brothers. So imagine me being with this crazy woman and had a family and wondering why she would give her only daughter away and looking for them to keep coming back. Well, the woman died when I was 17 years old, and it finally came back. Was never any discussion about those 12 years. So I use this word squish. It's really smother. But I squished stuff. And that's when I learned how to be silent, because when I did say anything, it could cause me even more trauma, right? And then my school was a small town that integrated in the 5th grade. And by it being a small town, not that many blacks, I was the only black student from the 5th grade to the 12th grade.
Wow.
So you can imagine in those days, the racism and the remarks and stuff. But that wasn't as difficult to me as what I'm going through at home. So I just learned how to survive.
Wow.
And just keep things to myself. So when I got back to my family, I was 17. My brothers were older. So there never was a real bonding. So I moved out and looking for love all in the wrong places. Going into young adulthood, the first person told me said they love me. Okay, that one, I found myself pregnant at the age of 18. Finally thinking that I'll have someone that loved me. Unconditional, that needed me, and I needed that baby. But 3 months, well, he came 3 months early, and on the weight 2 pounds 6 ounces and passed.
Wow.
So that was that great loss. That loss.
Wow.
And you can talk about it because my family, my parents were actually relieved that I wasn't pregnant anymore. But I carried that wound, and that marriage was a no. But you think I would learn my lesson, right? But no, it was a military town, and so I forget about those little youngsters. Started dating the soldiers who I figured like know how to treat a woman. They had money. And I married the first guy that said he loved me. And
Mm.
so that's how I came to Alabama. I'm originally from Texas.
Oh wow. What part?
Mineral Wells. Can I tell you a funny story right quick?
Yes, I've never even heard. You
I
said mineral
know
wells?
exactly.
Okay.
People
Okay.
like mineral who? Mineral what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I just stopped saying it's a little small town
Mhm,
outside of Fort Worth,
mhm,
Fort
mhm.
Worth, Texas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it was a small town. But the funny story is
Okay.
on AOL News
Okay.
on the iPhone, you
Yeah.
go through the
Yeah.
yesterday, I was just looking at the America's best small towns.
And that came up?
Notice I said America.
Goes, yeah.
Mineral Wells,
What?
Texas.
What's the
What?
population?
I don't know what it is now,
Wow.
but the Baker Hotel, you do some research.
Okay.
They were the reason they're known for their name is Mineral Wells.
Mm.
It was Mineral Wells. Oh,
Oh,
yes, Mineral
wow.
Wells, and it was a spa back there in the old age
Yeah.
days, and even celebrities, Clark Gable, and these
Yeah.
folks came out there to soak in the mineral baths. Actually, when
Wow.
they sold his cattleman's, the water was tasting funny.
Yeah.
So he gave it to his cows to see if they would die
Oh,
first,
Jesus.
and they didn't. So
Yes.
they drank it, and it helped mental mood swings
Wow.
and rheumatism.
Wow.
So it was well known, and over the years it just dwindled, and the Baker Hotel. So they reconstructed, and now people are going there for wellness and
Wow.
spas and getting the mineral water.
Wow.
I know, right? I
That's
sent it to my children and family, and they're like, "What? Well,
wow. So you left there and you
came
your
to
second
Birmingham.
husband. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and everything was good, but when I'm away from my family,
Mhm.
and he was very controlling and obsessively jealous.
Yeah.
Obsessively jealous. I took it, women, I'm talking to y'all, that it was just care. He cared so much
Mm.
for me. He was jealous of
Mm.
anybody even
Yeah.
looked at me.
Yeah.
But over time, silence may be good for you for a moment, but it becomes suffocating. I
Mm.
didn't tell my family and tell
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
And about 4 years later, and I had a baby, a little boy,
Mhm.
and he was 2 years old when it got so bad. I
Mhm.
said I had to make a decision
Yeah.
to leave.
Yeah.
But then I'm running for my life because he said if he couldn't have me,
Nobody. Yeah.
nobody was going to have me.
Yeah.
So I'm running for my life with a
Mm.
9-month-old baby,
Wow.
and started out on my own after divorced him. And I want to tell you something. You may stay in a relationship for what you think of for security or, you know, pride or whatever the reasons are because you're shamed and all that stuff you're carrying. But peace is priceless.
Yes.
Peace is
Yes.
priceless.
Well, let's talk about this because sometimes what happens when the woman really wants, and sometimes it's not just women, sometimes it's men who are
Yeah,
being
there's
abused.
abuse. Mm-hmm.
What happens when the woman wants to leave,
Mm-hmm.
but she either don't know how
Mm-hmm.
or she is so afraid that
Mm-hmm.
he may harm her.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
And so he has beat her self-esteem down so much so that she feel like
Yeah.
nobody won't want her anyway.
Exactly.
What
Damaged
what
goods.
what would you how what would you say to that individual that's watching this
Yeah.
that feel
Yeah.
like there's no hope?
Well, I would say to you all that you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone in this. And the enemy, Satan, uses secrets.
Yeah.
One of his greatest weapons is secrecy,
Yeah.
whether it's family members abusing you or that spouse.
Yeah.
And so there are places that you can get help.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes your family can't even help you or you're protecting them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would definitely run to Jesus. I didn't know him at the time,
Yeah.
but he will give you wisdom. He
Mhm.
will bring people into your life that has your best interest,
Yeah.
and they will connect you with that safe place, even if it's a shelter.
Yeah.
But I know sometimes women don't because they're afraid that they'll come after them. Because
Yeah.
my ex did that too.
Mhm.
And they say sometimes it takes 3 or 4 times before they finally leave.
Yeah.
And it's that stronghold.
Yeah.
It's a stronghold. It's a spiritual thing.
Yes.
But I want you to build your self-esteem. I want you to respect yourself.
Mm.
You deserve better.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's always somebody out there for you.
Mhm.
And found on those times when I was out there single, it was better. I just finding myself healing
Yeah.
in myself.
Yeah.
So I don't have all the answers, but I would seek help and make a decision. I have learned I don't threaten anymore. I don't leave you and come back and leave you and come back, or say I'm going to get a divorce and don't do it. Let your yes say being yes, and what your no say no. That way they'll take you seriously.
Yeah, that's really good. I remember volunteering for one at one of our local shelters years ago, and that shelter I was in was actually a safe haven for abused women. And you had to sign an agreement stating that if you saw someone there that you actually knew, that you would not, divulge their information and tell.
So to protect the whole group.
Yeah, absolutely. So it definitely exists, and I agree with you. My prayer is that they will gain the strength to leave
once and for all,
and without telling the person, because sometimes telling them could cost you your life. You understand? That is so good. So now you mentioned your book. What's the subtitle of your book again?
From Pain to Purpose: 8 Steps to Healing and Wholeness.
Let's talk about some of those steps in your book. So
if I can remember, there's 6 steps. Number 1, you got to acknowledge.
Is it 6 or 8?
Well,
you have some bonus.
Yeah, it is 8.
Okay.
But the 8 is kind of discovery in walking it out.
Oh, okay.
Those extra 2.
Extra 2.
But they are needful.
Okay.
Because you don't go through the process and don't find your purpose. Or walk it out. Some of us will have purpose and they're not operating it. I'm guilty of that myself. God had more for me.
You're doing a wonderful job.
God had more for me, but I met you, Dr. Marie, and you pulled stuff out of me.
Amen. You're doing an excellent job. So tell us.
The first one is acknowledging the pain.
Okay.
Acknowledging. It's there.
Yes.
Don't stuff it.
That's good.
Acknowledge that this is what I've been through.
Because
we want to hide it, put it in that closet, in the den, in the basement, in the attic, and shut those doors. Well, we gotta open up and be honest with God, because He already knows. So tell Him, and like I said, tell somebody you can trust. Whether it's not everybody, don't tell everybody your business. But someone that you know that you can trust and share your story. Because then not only you set free, but they can help you, and you are helping someone else.
That's good.
So that's the first one. The second one is shattering the silence, is what I'm saying about. And even if it's family abuse and molestation and rape.
And repeat that second one again.
Shattering the silence.
Oh, shattering the silence.
Shattering
Okay,
the silence.
That's good.
A lot of us are quiet because we don't want to cause a problem in the family, or Uncle John be exposed, or your mother may have said, "Like, well, just keep it quiet." But you're carrying that weight.
That's good.
So you got to shatter it. Shatter it. Once you tell it, it's no more that secret, and the devil can't use it to wear you down, because once you tell it, somebody like you will tell you, no, that wasn't your fault.
Absolutely. And it's your truth. I've encountered that a couple of times with some of our authors, because we support individuals in writing their books. And I had just recently a young lady asked that question about should she share this certain thing, or whatever the case may be. And so when I asked her, is it true? And this was a couple of years ago, another young lady, she said, yes. I said, did it really happen to you? She said, yes. I said, well, it's your truth. Now, you don't have to tell the person's name in the book, but it's your truth. And if you feel led to share it, you share it, because it's not just for you, it's for your readers. But here's the thing, it's for your readers, but it's really for you as well.
Getting it out.
Yeah, because a level of healing, because you hid it so long. Suppressed it so long that it is a level.
It's affecting you.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay, so number 3.
Oh, okay. It's just one to pick back up. Let me tell you something. I found out at 65, I did DNA thing, thinking I'm going to find out where I'm from in Africa. And it popped up all these relatives that were not Sadler's, my maiden name.
Yes.
And I remember a person in Mineral Wells who had called me cousin, but everybody's cousin. And she was still living, and I called and I said, girl, I'm second cousin to somebody in your family. Now I could see if it was third, fourth, fifth cousin, but second cousin is your mama's children's cousin, right? That way. And found out that I truly was her cousin.
Oh, wow.
And my mother had given me away because I looked so much like my biological father.
Really?
Yes. Can you imagine? I got stories, girl. But anyway,
Wow.
and so that's what I
So
found out.
that's why she gave you away.
And my dad too, probably because I looked exact. She said, "Girl, I saw you at your mama's funeral. Both my mom and dad are gone, and she walked in there pigeon toed like so and so, and everything. The spitting image.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
So be careful. My husband said, "Be careful that DNA."
Yeah. That's why
Some
we have to
secrets
just
come out.
forgive people because
Yeah,
you
you
just
do.
never know what their
And you don't
issues
even
is.
know the situation at the
Yeah.
time. I forgave them. But the thing is, my brother, I have three brothers, one of them passed. And I was telling them, it's funny responses, people responses. My brother that was living, he like, ooh, mom was out there in them streets, sis. You still not laughed it off. My older brother, he was like, the oldest, he said, oh, well, nobody's perfect. I said, no, I'm not judging mom, but
Yeah. Yeah.
here's my younger brother. Don't be telling nobody that. Because I
Um,
don't want to go home and mama name is stained, here's this perspective of this
yeah.
beautiful, wonderful family.
And I think it's just
And
so.
it was him. He had that good family.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I had to tell him, Dexter, but this is my
Yeah. I
story. I'm
know.
sorry. It wasn't my fault that this happened.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault that I was born. It
Yeah.
ain't my fault that I went through stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm not talking about mom.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there putting on a billboard, right?
But the truth is, she
The
gave you
truth
away.
and the truth is she had an affair.
Oh, and there it is. Oh wow. Well, hey, amen.
But it's just people personality, and don't let people uh shut you up from.
Yeah.
I mean, if your intentions, your motives are right, you're not
Yeah.
going out there to shame your family.
Of course not.
But at the same time,
It's your truth.
it's my truth.
It's your truth.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah, it's my truth.
You know what I'm saying?
And it feels free to
Mhm.
walk in that truth and
Absolutely.
pretending like they still my brothers. We still
Yeah.
good.
Well, but
But
look how many people you are helping because of your story,
I
because
hope
you didn't
so.
sit on your story and in fear that
Yeah,
it may hurt somebody's feelings when your
yeah.
feeling has been hurt since you were 5 years old.
Yeah, yeah. And 1 2 5, I don't even remember. I have repressed memory
Well, yeah, yeah,
from surviving, just trying to survive.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I
you
went
helped
through
me
that
with
too.
that, with this book. She helped me with the book.
Amen.
She the one she put the book out. But it is
Amen.
helping. As a matter of fact, I've just finished a 6 week workshop.
Come
Had
on.
7 in my group.
Really? You need to
Charge a
post.
little money, got me feeling like what you call it?
Yeah.
Income coming in. And they were so blessed last week. They were like, we miss it. They
Oh,
text me and said, thank you, and we're missing it.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that
Hey,
my husband.
Bishop.
I was gonna pretend that he wasn't there. Hey, babe.
Wow, that is so congratulations. You got to post it in the community so the ladies can
Oh,
celebrate you.
well, I'm taking a break right now before I start another workshop.
Okay, but that's fine. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
just let
Keep
them know
telling
you
them
did.
no,
Oh,
let them know. Yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
That's a blessing.
Well, I don't want to take up all your time, but we got the acknowledging the pain. We got shattering the silence,
Uh-huh.
breaking those chains of
Yeah.
guilt and shame.
Mm-hmm.
That we blame ourselves for a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
some things but did make poor choices.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once God has forgiven you, you got to break that chain because we're walking around with limps
Yes.
because we're chained. Our purpose
Yeah.
is chained up. God has
Yeah.
given us purpose,
Yes.
but breaking those chains. And
That's
then
good.
I mean, what's the next one? Um, oh, renewing the mind. I should know that. We talk about that all the time.
I'm just amazed you can remember all the steps. But okay,
renewing
the
your
mind.
mind, the
Mhm.
mindset.
Yes, yes, yes.
Remember,
Yes,
we
yes,
talk about that all the time
yes,
about the mindsets we're stuck in
yes.
from the way we grew up,
Mhm.
from our past experience,
Yeah.
and get stuck even in the now, in the
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
So you got to renew your mind, and that comes with forgiveness
Yes.
and thinking differently.
Yeah.
And then rebuilding your self confidence and who
Yes.
you are, discovering who you are,
Yes.
and then let me see what was the next one.
Now let's stop right there.
Walking
Rebuilding
it.
your confidence. How can they rebuild their confidence?
Well, part of this, I feel, the beginning is forgiveness, even if that person is dead. Well, if the person's living, you need to hold them accountable.
Mm. That's good.
You got to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
They walk around free and everything, but you got to. And if they're no longer living, write a letter and
Mhm.
tear it up. Put your thoughts in that letter, burn it, whatever. Or just sometimes you just gotta have a person sit in a chair, say for
Mhm.
instance, and have that dialogue, well,
Yeah.
monologue, because they're not
Yes,
talking,
yes,
but just pour your feelings out.
yes,
So what I'm saying is you're getting a release so that you can forgive.
yes,
That doesn't mean that you bring them all back into your life. You
yes.
don't have to bring people back in your life just because you forgive.
Mhm,
But I think there's a forgiveness is different from hurt.
mhm.
You can forgive, but you haven't got delivered from the hurt.
Yes.
So that's the first step.
Mhm,
Then the hurt needs to be touched and come to somebody that you can trust and talk to, even if they need to pray with you
mhm.
and build that trust again with someone, because we'll
That's
put a
good.
wall up and that
Mhm.
wall keeps that person from coming in, but it also keeps you from going out
Yes.
that prison.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
so that's what renewing, rebuilding yourself. And
Yeah.
then like me, stepping out of your comfort zone. And then you'll see God move.
Yeah.
And you go like,
Absolutely.
oh, okay, I can, and then do
Yes.
it again. And
Yes.
then it builds your confidence when you step outside. I know that
Absolutely.
sounds like a mantra.
Well, no, no, no. It's good. It's good. It's really good because I believe that the more you step
And see how
out and you
God moves.
realize your
Yeah.
stepping is not just for you, it's impacting the lives of others. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
you
make
see the
it bigger to you.
results.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
hard to focus on yourself when you're helping
Right.
somebody else. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And so it's
Yeah.
just that's just
Yes.
really good.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's really
All this stuff can be stored up, all this purpose inside of y'all, and you're hindering someone else from being blessed
yeah,
and set free.
that's good. From
Okay, what the
pain to purpose.
yeah, and then
The
finding that discovering your purpose.
discovering your
And that
purpose.
may be touch and go.
Mhm.
Sometimes I tell people that I kind of stumbled into my purpose.
Mhm.
I never would have dreamed I would be a purpose or in this situation. I
Yeah.
stumbled into it,
Yeah.
and then now I'm walking it out.
Amen. Boldly.
God
and,
is
I'm,
faithful.
and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you,
I
Dr.
remember the first
Oh
time
yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
came to the lunching
Mm-hmm.
at the restaurant. Do you remember
Oh.
that? Seasons 52?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah,
been there
yeah.
before, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fancy."
That's when you came to one of our
Yeah,
She's Theo
yeah,
events.
yeah. You said
Eh,
3 minutes, tell you something, tell you about yourself. And I'm like,
yeah. What I love about you is your humility and your hunger. You know, your hunger not just to learn, but to empower God's people. That is a true blessing. True
Thank you.
blessing. I love what you and Bishop are doing, and I love deliverance. Because
Yeah.
a lot of times the church don't want to deal with demons. They don't want to deal with
But
none of
it's
that.
needed. It's the first thing on the list.
It's
You'll
definitely
cast
needed.
out demons
It's
before you do
definitely
all the other speaking tongues and all other stuff.
absolutely. That's why I'm just excited when you said you all travel the world
Yeah,
doing that. That is
yeah,
a blessing because the
yeah,
church needs that. They really,
yeah,
really, really do.
yeah.
So I appreciate you being here. I
Oh,
would love for you to tell the audience how they can connect with you, get in touch with you, and
okay.
then just share one word that you would like to leave them with.
Oh man. You can find me on Facebook, Pauline Roscoe, Instagram. My email address is paulineroscoe7@gmail.com. And hey, if nothing else, just call Dr. Marie. She'll find me. Thank you so much. If I was going to give a one word, I would say that um, operate from not your wound, but from your scar.
Mm,
We all have wounds,
that's good.
but God wants to heal. And sometimes the most trustworthy people are the ones that got scars that you can show you.
Yeah, that's so
You can
good.
trust them if they've got if they become an overcomer.
That's operate not from your womb, but from your scar.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
That's really
I
good.
just thought about it. Thank you, Lord.
Well, thank you again for being on the Arise and Build podcast. Did you all hear that? Operate not from your womb, but from your scar, turning your pain into purpose. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Arise and Build. I will definitely love to know. I know Pastor Pauline will definitely love to know at least one thing that you took away from this episode. So please make sure that you comment below. And if you're not already subscribed, I invite you to subscribe, like, and share. And until next